aufhören ist keine Option. Bekämpfe die eigenen Dämonen und besteige den Thron. Es zieht sich ein roter Faden durch mein Leben. Große Taten, wenig reden, denn der Tod erwartet nämlich jeden. Muss der rohen Angst entgegentreten. Ich bin nicht allein, doch fühle mich einsam. Bin 0,0 mit meinen Gefühlen im Einklang. Seh mich nachher, wollte doch fürchte das Scheitern. Ich tanze auf der Party, doch eigentlich würde ich gern hinfahren.
A new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What are they thinking here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Box him with a target combo. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Combo with the target combo. Pops them with a shorty. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Keeping them away. Uses the gauge for a super up. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. Will we see a just goes for it at this range. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 might have just shifted all the throw connects. What now? Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're in out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who opens with a fireball? Who's going to steal this win? Throws them. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Amazing! Ooh, what a smart throw! That corner is starting to look scary. Forward throw, laying the pressure on the thing. Punish counter sets the table. Steals the ring kick back and out the cage right there. Burns the reservation for the Psycho Chamber. That's an all-inclusive stage and coming and punching back. What now? Dangerous range here. They're just gonna go for it with the super. What a statement with that fireball! Awesome! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
相手になってやるぜ。
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with a play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Alright. Had the radar up and running. So they bring forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Hit them with a 1-2-3! Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Reads the command grab. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. Throws them. What's next? What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Was hungry for the grab. Going in? Max SA gauge. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. He spends all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. And look at it, deal some psycho damage here. Knockdown and drive rush to keep it going. Big time whip. Gotta be careful not to... No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. A clean KO. Nice meter array. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets them with the anti-air. The super armor does its job. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Alright. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The pressure is so intense here. Taking stock. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Will that drive impact be punished? Target locked and scoop. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Jumps in. Kill rush. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Not close enough for the throw. Knockdown and... Buckles in. The throw doesn't connect. Amazing. Pack your bags. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What is he thinking here? From up above. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 is all get so. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Goes for the throw. A quick breather. Big opportunity coming. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen? Springs forward with the drive rush. Their life is hanging by a thread. Goes to the air. Misses the grab. Covers them with a psycho blitz. Life lead is there, but still anyone's betting it in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Jump in, finds the mark. Sticks the combo. Next up, on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. This is a real back and forth match machine. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. A drive impact could end it all here. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Big counter. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? Can't tech the throw. Hits him with a double knee press. Smart play with the throw. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Snack them with the back kick. Tap the dome. In there. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in.
Challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes for the command grab. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move. You're going to eat tons of damage. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good trade. All right, what's coming up next? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Had the radar up and running. Anything could happen here. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters planning something? Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? That drive impact doesn't get through. From up above. Not shy. Looking to plant him with the pile drive. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Oh, let's go. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high target lock and scoop. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good. Oh, burnout triggered. And they create an opportunity for themselves to. Ooh, what a smart move. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Now this is gonna hurt. Just go for it. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Both fighters look to saw him coming and goes for the force India. What'll happen here? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump. This is gonna hurt. Tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Oh, Russian hand sweep. That corner is starting to find the target. Jump. Gotta do better than that. Dangerous ring. Cross that off. Escapes the corner. A jump. Why did that misses? Looking for the jackhammer. A real test of punch, nothing but air. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play hip hop some hard? Big time whip. Can they use their drive to stage the comeback? Vehicle Rick, no hesitation or regret. Hit them with the right ass left coming. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a fireball. Brushes that off and keeps going. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The combo's there. Goes for the throw. Box him with a target combo. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. They've got the meter for a drive impact, looking to plant him with a pile drive. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meter. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. The impact doesn't do anything. Hits them with a one. Uses the gauge for a super. Level 3 super. Setting that meter like it's nobody's business. Using the super can open up huge. It hits them with a stopping box. Do we see a drive impact here? No, are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Anticipates the overhead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes a trip. That drive impact doesn't get through. Taking stock. Down to the wire. The big play does it. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above, Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Can they stop this light lead from getting big? Oh, what's this? The moves cancel out. You couldn't plan that. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Target locked and scoop. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Jumps up, rushes that off, and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that right. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Flawless round. They got him so quick. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Checks with a projectile. The combo's there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Misses the drive impact. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Sticks the jump in. Hits them with a 1-2-3. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Kill rush. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Going in, Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive impact? A critical situation for both fighters. Throw KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in, hits him with a stop and vibe. Pushing through with the gladius. Sneaks in above. Grabbing it out in a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Knockdown and kill rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Opts for the critical art. Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Did we see a drive impact here? Both sides. Wall select. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes with the same stuff with that target combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Checks with the projectile. The combo's there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Strings it all together. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The Gladius blows them away. Comes Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player 2 might have just shifted this KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets the combo. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the cup. They were right to be on guard there. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in. Using the target cup. It's a good spot to use the super. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Comes for them with the balance. Drops them from the air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Still scratching from the uses the gauge for a super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Deep with the phalanx. Jump! Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Psycho Blitz wakes them up. Nothing stops this train. Did we see a drive impact here? Holy! Who are they swinging at? The next touch may decide this round. Did it take this time to bust this out? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done! Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Yo, 始めようぜ。
負けても泣くなよ。Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Oh, easy tech. The super armor does its job. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Get some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 will look to brush that off and keeps going. Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Big throws. Going in. Player 1 holding onto that. Looking to impress. This super They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Nowhere to run. Shoot their shot. Nothing stops this train. Putting the cherry on top. Into the Saiho connects. Jamie's gonna show all those OGs that there's a new player in town. What's next? Just tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. This unleashes some big damage. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Back to the corner. The throw is denied. What a read. Okay, here we cruise them from above. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Player 1 dunks them. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Strings it all together. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The pressure is so intense here. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Covers them with a psycho blitz. This is gonna be bad news. Goes for the jumping. Uses the gauge for a super run. No, are they actually dead? Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Saw that low heavy coming. The combo's there. The low heavy hit. Neither of them willing to back off here. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes a trip. Are we gonna see a comeback here? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs them. Still very early in the round. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Good job blocking the jumping. This uses the gauge for a super run. Oh man, better look away because when ants training in the chamber, they can get very ugly. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Both sides getting ready. Time to reassess the situation. Cut that boy off. He's had too much. Doing some quick planning. Shake things up with a fireball. So, what's next? Give the ribcage some TLC. Both fighters are playing with the full tank of drive. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Anti-air drops her. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. What's the play here? He did well to get the buff in. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. The super armor does its job. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead opens up. Will we see a drive impact? Breaks them all the way to the point, baits out the attack, and gets the punish count in there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown and breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 holding onto that, brushes that off and keeps going. Lands the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Good heads-up play, going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Start things off with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game god take into a good spot to use the super? Uh-oh. This could really tip the tail. Make smart use of the game. Good super. The drive impact doesn't work. Player took the low. Oh, here we go. Close range projectile. Looking for a hold. Feeling a real change of plans. Jump. Amazing. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Next the counter. Psycho flip wakes him up. Ugh, take a seat. What a sick punish counter. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
作戦開始
相手になってやるぜ
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. What are they thinking here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Whiffs the throw. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps in. Grabs and throws him away. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Booth brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Bops him with a target. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Is this early super gonna change things? Both fighters planning something? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
相手になってやるぜ
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Lots of aggression from both sides. Jump in, finds the mark. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Good anti-air. Solid combo. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive attack. Very bad choice there. Oh, easy tech. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up.
Smack them with the back. Look, Psycho Cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now.
Player 2 mid KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The super armor does its job. Gets the jump in.
Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz.
Gets out of there with a backdash. Player 1 springs forward with a drive rush. Looking for a chance. Oh, could be the start of something. Kill rush. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. Burnout activates.
Hit them with a 1-2-3. A drive impact could end it all here.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gotta do better than that? One chance here may end this match. Finishes them with a drive impact. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? With the grab. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Grabs him, tries to bait him with the projectile. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Player 2 is in burnout, drives off the table, reads them. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Were they baiting them into that? Ups the damage, uses the gauge for a super arm. Is this early super gonna change things? Knockdown and? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Buckles in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Looking to impress with this super. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player 1 needs to use the how that throw did some juicy damage. Player 1 meets them air to air. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? Big time whip!
They're low on both life and drop. Anti-air in the clutch. What are they gonna do? Gets the counter hit.
Was mich nicht killt, macht mich stärker. Spür die Kraft in meinem Inneren, Kraft. Und die Kraft, die mich runterzieht, Schwerkraft.
Shakes things up with a fireball.
Kein Zurück.
Solid anti-air. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one.
War der Wodka
Start, clutch, anti-air. Who's going to steal this win? Psycho flip. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Take it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. The super connects. There's a drive impact. Reach out and hug him. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of space and snares him with a force dynamite. Amazing. Player 2, the drive impact doesn't work. Player 2, oh my god, they just pumped it up. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They think this time to bust this out? Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Oh, so close! The next moves are gonna be crucial!
zerbricht sich ein Haus.
They are taking this to the absolute limit! What a statement with that fireball! It is over! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We are here in the first round. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Breaks the block with a throw. Combo with the target combo. Gets the counter hit throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Solid combo. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. That drive impact doesn't get through. Oh, talk about overextending. Heading into the end game now, he heats it up with a combo into super. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's see play with the grab. Player 2 saw him coming and goes for the forced anti-air. Player 2 experiencing burnout, scrapping it out up close. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. That's gonna leave him rattled. No escaping that. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. A super art. Nice double lariat. Knocks him out of the air. Crowns him from above. That goes super art to show him what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. This might be a pivotal. Nothing stops this train. Screw power driver. There's no escape. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Oh, here we go. Oh, sends him a personalized telegraph with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? They're gonna have to grind out this win with no crunch. Looking for a hold. That corner is starting to look scary. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? It is over.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
相手になってやるぜ
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Player 1 is just about out of drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Takes the chance to hurt him. And a super activation. Looking to score, nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Will this super art connect? The super art finds its mark. How will this impact? Brushes that off and keeps going. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps in. Covers him with a psycho blitz. There's a wall strike. KO! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. He utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Just out of down to the wire. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of... And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Parries to cancel the fire. Shoots off a fireball up close. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone charges forward. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Peppers them with a psycho blitz. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Going in. Time to reassess the situation. Hit them with a 1-2-3. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Both fighters picks the air throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws them. Light lead drive rush to keep it going. Hope this is gonna be bad news. That combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go.
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Hope drive rush to keep it going. Forward rush. Rushes in. All with a no throw. This can lead to some big damage. Super to show them what a big fighters can do for you. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Can they? Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Did we see a drive impact here? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Nothing, hold your breath. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Sticks the combo. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Oh, whiffs the throw. Throws them to negate the block. This is the range where things get. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has the life advantage. Parries the projectile. Long range fireball to break the silence. Drive rush to keep it going. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Misses the breath. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Oh, could be the start of something. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Player KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go.
Jump. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Still, Kanye brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter and the meter, hoping for a good return.
Sends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. And in.
Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish.
Psycho Blitz waits up.
Connects with the throw. Amazing. Forward rush. Throws him. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Looking for a hole.
Betting it all on the drive run.
Noticeable light lead is a comeback. What a finish!
Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, says no to the impact. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Opts for the throw. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Takes the chance to hurt him. Big counter. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Adds on a bit that triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Throws out a projectile. Parries the projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Knockdown and hitting that execution with KO. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Long range fireball to break the silence. Throws them to negate the block.
Psycho Pan is activated. Let's see what they do now.
Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Jumps up. Drive gauge gap here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Lighting up the skies with Kazero no Mai. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2? Ooh, what a smart blow! breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather.
What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
仕方ないな。やるか。
相手になってやるぜ。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Down to the wire. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corners. Throws out a projectile. Player 1 is just about out of drive out. They break things off to take a quick breather. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Fantastic reactions there. Will that drive impact get punished? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a clutch side switch there. Now they're experiencing burnout. Taking stock. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Takes a trip. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Will we see a drive impact? The quarter makes it hard to escape. How will they utilize this? Doesn't let up against the stun. This round may be as good as over. Wow, that's some big time to end the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Brushes off the impact. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 can build, hits him with a stop and bop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Flashes him. Big throws. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Blocks the impact. Hits him with a stop and block. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 is dominating, gets tagged by the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has the attempt to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Knockdown and... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Combo! Ooh, what
a very good spot. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. That corner is starting to look super hard to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. The super connected. Oh, the drive rush. What now? Oh, the throw connects. Noticeable life lead. Is the comeback still possible? And whiffs. They're wide open. They're not getting close to each other. Close range projectile. Okay, no wonder the projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Oh! Player one is just about out of drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Neither of them willing to back off here. Tracks them with the projectile. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown. Oh, whiffs the throw. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round. Hold your breath. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh, easy tech. Heading into the end game now. In there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Triple Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. Player one brushes that off and keeps going. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Peppers them with a cycle. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. Big super arm hit springs forward with the drive rush. Misses the grab. Kill rush digs in deep to get that drive in. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Player two is in a very good spot. Dashes out of the triple Jinrai. They gotta dig down deep. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Punish counter on the X. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? Who will come out on top in this final round? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Connects with the throw. Goes to the air. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Solid anti-air. Nets the counter. The drive impact doesn't work. Shakes things up with a fireball. Tail switch. These guys are not get. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, there's a burnout. Player one is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Connects with the throw. Drops them from the air. A real test. The drive impact doesn't work. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. No way they did that. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. Oh, they saw that they had the game. Player two flipping the script with a turnaround super. Looking for a hole. Close range projectile. Counter hit. Are you kidding me? Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The impact doesn't do anything. Hits them with a stopping block. The combo's there. Throws them down. All right. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Taking stock. This is a tough spot. Closing. What's next?
This is the plan. What are they gonna do? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Knockdown, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Projectile to try and change the situation.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
Player 1 can't burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Okay, creating some space here.
Hopes with a medium kick. Super clutch corner swing.
Doing some quick planning?
Player 2 has a slight life lead. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout.
Big throw.
Knockdown and
The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match.
hits him with a stop and block. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
相手になってやるぜ
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Alright, what's coming up next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. A little too greedy there. Oh, talk about overextending.
Big KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Digs in deep to get that drive in. Target locked and scoop.
Player 1 has the life advantage.
Blocks the impact. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express.
A quick breather.
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Will we see a drive in? Experiencing burnout. Big super hit. It's on. Both fighters throws them. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Just goes for it at this range. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. No escaping that. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Will we see our fighters feel each other out, or just let it fly and convert the opening impact into a punish counter? Player 1 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Taking stock.
Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something?
Knockdown.
At this range, many attacks. Oh!
They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter.
Hit them with a 1-2-3.
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Not shy with the grab. The big play does it.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They were expecting that drive impact.
Great work finding the opening. Does a good job of pushing back. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Down to the wire.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Loses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and we have super arc. That was a huge stun. They need to capitalize on this match and go in for the kill. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. They're going for the super arc. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Pumps the brakes on the impact. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh my god, what a throw test! What'll happen here? Player 1 is working with there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. These guys are not giving each other any time. Trust at all. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Turning it right up with a super. This might be a pivotal super arc. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a hold. Close range with excellent block. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Will this be enough to kill? Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Impact squat. Gives them for the win. Player 1 has gotta be doing good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Lots of aggression from both sides. There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Knockdown. The super armor does its job. Solid combo. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup for that attack. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
They both showed their hands a little bit. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Can they keep on him? Buckles in, hits them with a stopping bomb. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Peppers them with a psycho flip. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him.
The low kick connects. Still slugging it out here. Throws him down. Knockdown. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws him to negate the block. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Jumps up. Buckles in. They got the meter for a drive impact. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Finishes them with a drive impact. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hammers them with a psycho blitz. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
picks the jump in. What's this?
It's a good spot to use a super. Ooh, they're gonna feel that.
Here we go. Now, can they finish the job?
Hit them with a 1-2-3.
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow.
They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding.
Runs that off.
Jump. This is gonna hurt.
Gives the ribcage to TLC.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Looking for a hole. Full drive on deck. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact hit low heavy? Hit them with a quick low kick. Last round, people.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Start.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
All the throw connects.
This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at them. Hit them with a stop